everyone, this is Edwin Evangelist Cheng, founder and principal master tutor of EduH Learning Hub, your English language specialist. At EduH, we help students learn English more effectively, just like math and science, using formulas. Now, in the previous audio clip, I've shared a tip with concerned parents like yourself why it is important for your child to strategize and score well in the task fulfillment component of Paper 1 situational writing. Today's tip number 2, is a follow-up of the previous tip, and I'll be sharing with you how can your child score 8 marks and above for the task fulfillment component. Now parents, if you take a look at your child's exam script, you will realize that the situational writing question comprises of a short paragraph of text followed by some bulleted points below the paragraph. Now, you might be wondering, what are those bulleted points for? Those bulleted points are actually intended to guide your child in his thinking. Okay, as your child is planning, brainstorming, and eventually writing out his ideas into paragraphs for his entire essay. So those bulleted points are to guide him to do all of that. Now, here's a little unknown secret about those bulleted points. Regardless of the number of bulleted points that are given in the situational writing question, your child has to ensure that he has minimally elaborated on at least 5 bulleted points. Now, let me repeat that so that you get that very important point again. Your child needs to ensure that he has elaborated on 5 bulleted points for his content, regardless of the actual number of bulleted points that is given in the question. Now, why is this so, you may ask? Purely and simply because the task fulfillment component of situational writing is worth a total of 10 marks. Now, how this 10 marks is derived is based upon the bulleted points. Now, each bulleted point will be assessed and awarded up to a maximum of 2 marks. So, if your child has 5 bulleted points, 5 times 2, that will make a total of 10 marks. Now, one of the deadliest mistakes that any student can make is not to elaborate on 5 bulleted points. The moment they only elaborate 3 or 4 bulleted points, what this means is they will never get the full 10 marks for task fulfillment. So let's say if a student has actually elaborated on 3 bulleted points, then that will only translate to 6 marks out of 10 marks. Alright, so do remember to remind your child that to score at least 8 and above out of 10 marks for task fulfillment, they have to make a conscious effort to further subdivide the number of bulleted points given and ensure they minimally have at least 5 bulleted points, and they need to elaborate with specific creative and original ideas upon them. And that will ensure that they will be placed on a high band 2 or at least a band 1 for the situational writing. Okay, so that's all for the tip for today. Thank you.